Have you ever wondered what a city would look like if it was built to work with nature, not against it? Well, today we're going to do just that. We're jumping 100 years into the future to explore Cologne, Germany in the year 2125. And this isn't just some sci-fi fantasy. It's a vision of a bio-integrated metropolis, basically a city designed to act like a living, breathing ecosystem. So let's dive in and see how it works. This single sentence, man, it gets right to the heart of everything. For centuries, Cologne was in a constant battle with the Rhine River, always fighting back floods. But by 2125, they've completely flipped the script. Instead of building bigger walls, they decided to partner with the river. And that one simple but huge shift in thinking has completely redefined the entire city.
All right, so our tour starts right where the action is, the waterfront. This is where you can really see that new partnership with the river up close. Forget what you think you know about city riverbanks. No high concrete walls here. This is a living landscape that changes with the Rhine's natural rhythm. Just take a look at this view. I mean, wow. You can just feel the harmony. The iconic Cologne Cathedral is still there, of course, anchoring the skyline like it always has. But now it's surrounded by these beautiful green terraced riverbanks, and the whole vibe is just calm. You see people strolling, autonomous bikes just gliding by. It's incredibly peaceful.
Okay, now this is where things get really clever. These areas are called sponge parks. Most of the time, they're just what you see here. Playgrounds, parks, places for the community. But when the Rhine starts to rise, these basins are designed to intentionally flood, soaking up all that extra water like a giant sponge. And get this, that shimmering surface, it's an augmented reality display showing the kids a visual history of past floods. So cool. It turns critical infrastructure into a living museum.
Now, if we look across the river to the 𝙘𝙧 district, you'll see whole neighborhoods that are actually amphibious. They float. At night, they give off this incredible glow, but that's not just for decoration. The color of the lights is actually a live data feed, showing everyone the real-time quality of the water in the Rhine. The city isn't just built on the river, it's in a constant conversation with it.
Okay, so let's move away from the river now and look up. Cologne has always been famous for its Viertel, these really unique, tight-knit neighborhoods that give the city so much of its soul. So, to make room for more people without losing that special character, the city didn't spread out. Nope, it grew up.
And this is their solution, the Viertel spiral. Now, these are not your average skyscrapers. They're what you'd call biotowers, and they spiral right up from the original, historic neighborhoods. It's a totally ingenious design that lets the city get denser while keeping that unique neighborhood feeling alive right there at street level. So let's break one of these down. At the ground level, you've still got that classic Viertel vibe, your local cafe, the little shops. Then, as you move up, you find co-living apartments and these amazing shared terraces. And right at the very top, you've got vertical farms and green spaces, growing fresh food for everyone who lives there. It's basically a whole self-contained community in one building. And this is what it feels like to live there. It's a scene you'd recognize anywhere. Neighbors grilling, laughing, just hanging out. But then you look up and you see these silent, autonomous skypods just gliding past in the distance. It's this perfect marriage of futuristic tech and that timeless human need for community. You know, this whole idea of balancing the old with the new, it brings us to what I think is the real genius of future Cologne. It's how the city has two different but totally complementary hearts. They've figured out how to sprint into the future without ever letting go of their past.
This really lays it all out. On the left bank of the Rhine, you have what's called the Sacred Core. Here, the view of the cathedral is absolutely protected. It's a no-fly zone for skypods. It's all about history, quiet, and reflection. Then, on the right bank, on old industrial land, you've got the Innovation Ring. This is the powerhouse of the future. Biotech, AI, clean energy, you name it. One side preserves history, the other one builds the future. And even in that Sacred Core, technology is still there, but it's used in this really subtle, respectful way. You see these little, silent drones carefully cleaning and maintaining the ancient stone of the cathedral. It's a perfect example of how tech can be used to serve history, not to bulldoze over it.
So we've seen the waterfront that breathes with the river, the neighborhoods that reach for the sky, and the two hearts of the city, past and future. But how do you tie all of that together? Well, the magic is in the city's connective tissue, its incredible infrastructure that makes it all work as one living network.
And this right here is the ultimate symbol of the new Cologne,
the 𝐂𝐨𝐥𝐸𝐬𝐴. It is so much more than just a bridge. Think of it as a multi-level park in the sky, connecting the sacred core with the innovation ring. It's got hanging gardens, places for people to meet. It's the physical and symbolic link between where the city has been and where it's going. You know, what's really amazing about Cologne in 2025 isn't just one of these things. It's all of them working together. It truly is a living ecosystem. The city breathes with the river, it learns from its own data to manage energy and traffic, and it grows upwards, all while holding on to that unique character, that soul that makes it Cologne.
So, this vision of Cologne 2125 shows us a city that's found this incredible balance with nature, with technology, and with its own deep history. And it leaves us with a really important question, right? As we all think about the future, could this be the model? Could this blend of respecting the past while bravely stepping into the future be the blueprint for the cities we all want to live in? It really makes you think.